Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course. Pleased to be joined by Kyle Keller, of course, who's driving the number 70 car for Jerry Pitts Racing in the ARCA Series West. Hey, Kyle, how's it going?
Good. Thank you for having me.
So kind of talk about just how the year's kind of going so far.
Going pretty good. We had a top five finish at Phoenix and backed it up at the sixth place at Irwindale. Struggled at Kern County. Got a right front flat and then blew a motor. So that was sad coming to that track, but I think we have a good shot at Portland and Sonoma for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while before we see the ARCA Menard Series West on track. So what are you gonna be doing during your off time?
I'm going to be racing at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway Bull Ring in the Pro Late Model Series. We have 2 wins this season there, so I think we'll go back there and try to get a few more wins with Eveready Health on board for sure. Get John Petrick back in victory lane. Maybe go back to Madera Speedway and help our development program.
Yeah. So let's talk about of course you're a Nevada kid. Lot of racing history from there, of course, with with the Bush brothers and and Riley Herbst, Noah Gregson, the Reif brothers and yourself. What's it like just coming from a big racing state like Nevada?
I think Nevada is one of the top tier states in racing for sure. Like you said, there's the Bush brothers and Noah and Riley Herbst. They're already all at the top levels, and I think the next people to leave Vegas for sure is me and the Reif brothers for sure.
Yeah. How did you first get into racing?
Back in 2008, 2009, my dad raced at Orange Show Speedway in the super late model division. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. But Orange Shows, that's banging. That's like Bowman Gray Stadium right there. So, of course, as a fan, you always want to see the wrecks and everything like that. But I got into the racing and did my go-kart start and actually got a win my first start. So I think that was the coolest thing. And just stuck with me since then.
Okay, I gotta ask you that. What do you remember about that day? If you could dig back in the memory bank, and do you remember much from that day?
I don't, not a lot, but I remember seeing that checker flag. That's the that's the only thing I kind of remember.
Yeah. Um, okay, so kind of talk about this development program that you guys have put together.
Yeah, it started off back in 2021 when the Keneally family sadly lost their car, motorhome, and trailer in a fire. Um, Tried to give them a shot in one of our or in our junior late models, and he came back and won the race at Madera Speedway on MAV TV. So that was the coolest thing. And ever since then, me and my dad decided let's try a development program, and slowly turned into a diversity program. And I feel like it's got all the way back east now. So I think that's really cool and really like helping all the younger kids, and hopefully we can help more get to the level that I'm in.
So how many kids are you like working with and stuff?
So right now we probably only have 6 or 7 that we helped this year, but over the course of Kyle Keller Racing, we've helped over 36 drivers.
That's amazing. Okay, so you're not just racing, you're also in high school as well. And not just you're in actual, like a lot of racers, a lot of racers do like online school and stuff. You're actually in a public school. What's that been like? Just the balance of all that. What is that like for you?
It's a little stressful. The online stuff would probably be a lot easier, but I kind of want to be a regular teenager too at the same time. So I think it was really cool. You have friends at the racetrack, friends in the racing side of it, and then when you go to school, you got friends at school. So it's cool going to school and having friends, and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm friends with the racer." So it's pretty easy when school have a 3.5 or higher GPA. So that makes it a lot easier. But school's definitely tough on the racing side of it for sure.
You only have a few more weeks left. You're a senior in high school. Are you counting down the days?
Oh yeah, I think right when I cross the stage right there, I think there's gonna be a steering wheel waiting for me.
Yeah. What's that going to be like? Have you thought about it? Have you thought about graduating and stuff? And what's that going to be like?
It's gonna be different. Like I said, walking across that stage is gonna be the business side of it now. So going away from the kid life and going back to the adult or going to the adult life is that's definitely going to be the biggest change.
Now, the adult life is when you turn 18 years old. So there you go.
Yeah.
So what do you think is what would you consider one of your best racing moments that you've had? Obviously, your first win's got to be up there, but what would another one be?
I would say making my first start at Phoenix Raceway probably one of the races to remember. Always dreaming to race on a NASCAR circuit track is was always the dream as a little kid. And it's not necessarily the top three divisions, but getting to race on that 1 mile oval was probably one of the most memorable races that I've ever done.
I got to ask you, how excited are you to go to Madera at the end of the year?
Super excited. Won the 2022 championship last year in the Pro Late Models. Went there last weekend and won. So I think people are going to have definitely a hard time trying to beat us there in Madeira.
Yeah, I mean, just and then of course, we got right after these road courses, we're at the short tracks of the West Coast. A lot of ARCA fans are going to be like it because Irwindale, All American, also Shasta Speedway. Been a while since we've seen that track, and you've never been there.
Yeah, I've never been there. Maybe I can. I necessarily don't. They don't have that on iRacing or anything. So maybe I can maybe watch Bowman Gray or something on YouTube because I definitely feel like when we go there, there ain't gonna be much bumpers left on our cars because I know that's a small, short track, flat track for sure.
Mhm. Yeah. Um, and just kind of talk about like what you're going to these next two road courses. How do you feel? How are you at being a road course driver?
I never ran a road course race in my life till this last winter. I raced in a legend car at the road course, so I think I'm gonna struggle a little bit. But I think necessarily staying on track is what's gonna get me a good finish. If I just stay on the course and take it easy, not necessarily, they say being slow is sometimes the winner or something like that. So I think it's gonna be a struggle for a little bit for us and the team, but I think we'll come out strong at the end.
All right. Well, Kyle Keller, thank you so much for coming on and talking with us, and best of luck at Portland. And we're going to talk to you later on in the year.
Awesome, thank you.